It's just we're fucking talking, but like all like the idea of it being like just broadcast is like a bunch of people is pretty cool.
Yeah, and so I just hit record and we're live. So however we want to start it.
Whoa, you were actually trying it out right now? Like,
Yeah, we're recording right now.
oh shit,
So,
cool. Um,
so this is the pilot episode of Blathering Blatherskite,
that's right.
and
Blathering fucking blatherskite. So okay, this is Rashad, aka Tapestry, with my buddy Landon, and we're gonna talk about random shit, um, and bring it to you, to all you people who want to hear it.
and just so everyone knows a little bit of like our backstory and our history. This is my friend Rashad. My name's Landon. We grew up a long time together. We've known each other since 8th grade. The past 15 years. He he recently moved down to Burbank, and I'm still living here in the Central Valley area, and that's why we have this kind of interesting radio call-in show sound. Rashad is actually talking to me via my iPhone right now, while I am talking into a microphone recording this. So that's why you're getting this interesting sound that you're getting. But
We so Landon and I are we're young men. We're in our early 30s. I'm 31. You're 30, right?
I'm 31 as well. I turned 31 in March.
And since I moved to Burbank, like chasing the old dream, we've been calling each other now and then, shooting the shit. And I it hit me one day that I was thinking, we oughta record these and post them up, put them online, and because we are, I'd say we're pretty cynical people when you get right down to it. We tend to hate a lot of things that people tend to really like, and vice versa. We really like things that seem pretty underappreciated. So I think we do have, like, our input is somewhat valuable. I should say, and why not put it online for people to hear?
Well, we just had a feeling of we're very opinionated people, and sometimes we feel that our opinions go a little underappreciated in this mainstream culture where it's such a throwaway culture where people are just so immediately they're looking for their instant gratification, and we want something a little more substantial, and we feel that there's a feeling of a lot of the popular things have people that enjoy them have almost become complacent with them, and we have a lot of friends where we'll disagree with strongly on very popular things like new movies coming out, new music coming out, and we just don't understand why we're looked down on so much for our strong opinions when we feel that it's just they're taking a back seat to it all. They're just accepting what they're being given, and we're still striving for something better. And
right. So a healthy dose of skepticism is what skepticism and some cynicism, I should say, is what I think is needed. Backed up by reasons. We're not just going to say we hate this or that, or we like this or that. We'll kind of explain why. So, but other than just randomly ramble on about random stuff, we're going to kind of systematize this. So every episode, we are going to bring up a different topic and just ramble on about that topic until we've had our say. We're going to try to do this every week. Try to upload at least one new episode a week. The first one is just going to be us rambling on about the show itself, but starting with episode 2 and then so on, every episode will be a different topic. to this chaos here.
Yeah, this first pilot episode is a little unstructured just because we wanted to talk more about what we
don't know what the fuck
planning.
we're doing right now.
Yeah, we're kind of guerrilla radioing it, and trying to like fly by the seat of our pants. Our setup is very minimalistic at the time, and we're still trying to get a feel of this whole idea. And
Yeah, so I don't want this first broadcast to run that long, because the next one won't be this unstructured.
Yeah, and we kind of want to have a central focus on each. I guess we would call them like broadcasts or podcasts, where 1 week we'll talk about new movies, and then the next week we'll talk about music, and then we'll talk about books, and pretty much anything that fancies our desires. What we're interested in. That week as far as it goes. So I'm not saying that we'll have 1 week about movies and that'll be the only week that we ever talk about movies, and then we'll branch off onto specific genres of everything all encompassing, and and it's not limited to media or anything like that. We want to talk about socialism as it is in a whole. We want to talk about people's opinions of just government and how you feel about regulatory things, and we want it to be like a new age talk radio show in a sense.
I think people of our in our age range we kind of do have an interesting perspective in that we grew up. We still remember the 90s, pretty much. We grew up, we were young in the 90s. We kind of got a sense of, the world before shit got crazy, before the internet,
Right.
And now we see what the world is like post-internet craze. But I feel like we're still, you and I, we're still, I don't know, we're still youngsters. So I do think we're positioned to where younger generations of kids could learn a bit from us, as well as older folks.
And it's starting to become that generation where this is becoming our generation, and the next generation is they're going to be looking for people that need to take charge and need to set the goals and the regulations for what is to come next. And we feel that being as opinionated as we are, and feeling that we're kind of unhappy with the direction that things are going in, that we wanted to be able to have a place to voice our opinion, and we feel that
right, to yell at people and to slap people around and tell them no, fucking this is stupid and this is why, or this is awesome, you need to pay attention to it. I think as though we've kind of given our spiel right now. This is what we're going to be trying to bring you every week if we can. A little more structured, a little more on topic. But do you want to cut and paste? Do you want to?
Yeah. So we'll work with our format. We'll see what we can bring to you, and hopefully we'll be back next week. It was nice talking to everybody and getting our thoughts off our mind. Getting the first episode said and done, and hopefully we'll be back in a week, and hopefully we'll continue to build a following and some listeners, and feel free to tell us how you feel, and what you want us to talk about, what you want to hear about, and we'll see what we can't do there for you. So that's it's not only about us, but it's also about what other people's opinions are, and what we strongly want to express the way we feel, but we also want to know that there's other people out there that feel as uneasy about the future as we do. So.
Yep. All right. That's a wrap.
All right.
See how this